All right, Chef. Pizza
How are
One.
you?
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
All right, tell everybody your name.
John Alfieri.
All right, and then they call you Chef John here? What do they call you? They might have other names behind
I
that.
don't want to say what they call me over here, especially this guy over here.
Hey, what do they call him back? In Espanol, what do they call him? All right, I know a few words in Spanish, but I will not partake in all this. Your benefit. What do we got going on here?
So today we're going to make a little fruta de mar fra diablo with homemade squid ink linguine, which is right here. And we're going to drop it in the water right now to get that going.
Homemade linguine?
Homemade squid ink linguine.
Okay.
All right, we'll get that in there and go in there.
How long does that take there?
It's homemade, fresh pasta, so it doesn't take as long as it's dry. 4 or 5 minutes tops.
So how long have you been cooking for?
Oh boy, started cooking in 90, so 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you went to culinary school?
I did go to culinary school.
Where'd you go?
At the time it was known as New York Restaurant School in Manhattan. Now it's known as Art Institute of America.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
So 30 years and you're still smiling doing this. I can tell. You still got passion for...
Only because I came here.
Okay.
Okay, and I got away from behind the line and I'm on the other side and just creating and teaching other guys how to do it.
Dude, your smile is contagious right now because we're talking about one of your specialties here. I mean, look at all these fresh ingredients.
And they're all fresh. Use dried day boat sea scallops. We have pasteurized crab meat, fresh Gulf shrimp, and as you can see, we use everything fresh here.
Hey, I was here to try the pizza, but this is like a special for me here.
Listen, I try to do my best.
Yeah, you are doing your best.
So we got a nice hot pan going, a little olive oil. We're going to add some sliced garlic. I like using both garlic, sliced and chopped. It gives it a distinct flavor. And I like a lot of garlic. When we get that going, we're going to start seeing it turn brown a little bit. We're going to add some fresh, long, hot Italian peppers. Get a little more color on this stuff here. Give our pasta a little stir while that's browning up. You always want to get a nice little brown color on your garlic and shallots or onions, whatever in the pan. It brings out the flavors. Now that we got a little color on there, we're going to add our chopped garlic. And you want to do that now because if you add it in the beginning, it's going to burn.
We got garlic and chopped garlic.
That's it.
Woo! We'll keep the vampires away tonight.
That's it. I'm going to add my scallops now because they're so big, they take a little bit longer to cook as opposed to the shrimp.
Big, those things look like they're on steroids. Look at them.
That's the good stuff. Now just add a little kick to mine, I add a little brandy as opposed to white wine. Take it off the fire so I don't burn my hair. Add a little marinara, which we make fresh daily here. A little bit of clam juice. If you don't have clam juice available, a little fish stock would work. And we're going to let that cook a little bit. Add a little bit of dry oregano. I like a little piece of butter to lighten it up. Let's throw a hat on it for a minute. Or 30 seconds. I have some fire roasted tomatoes that I roasted in the oven before. Nice and sweet. I'm gonna add my shrimp now. These scallops are about halfway through. These will only take about 45 seconds to a minute to cook. You're making a fried diablo or marinara. Don't forget your fresh basil. Which little fresh basil. Let's give our pasta another stir.
You like the pasta al dente?
Absolutely, it has to be al dente.
What's the difference? Some people always ask, why do you know? I love al dente, but for those,
Personally, all my life, I never worked in an Italian restaurant that served their pasta al dente, unless your dentures fall out and someone wants it well done. Give it a little taste, make sure our seasonings are right. We use a pinch of salt. Now that our shrimp and scallops are just about cooked, we're going to add our crab meat, which is already cooked.
now is this on the menu every night, or is this a special
No, but
item?
if you come in, it's a special. It's not on the menu. But if you want a special order, 90% of the time I can do it. I keep the ingredients in house because we use it for the other menu items. Now that our pasta's cooked, we're gonna put it in the sauce and let it cook for about another minute here, just so it gets nice and incorporated and all those flavors get in there. We'll grab a dish here.
It's a tight station over here. Everything's super clean back here. You got
really
a great
tight
kitchen.
back here. Especially when you have the 5 other guys working back here. Now the consistency looks pretty good. We'll start waiting here. Try to keep that fish all on the top.
So presentation is always important, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is. You eat with your eyes first.
Eat with your eyes first.
Absolutely.
That looks amazing.
A little drizzle of olive oil. And we're good to go. There's your finished product.
Chef,
Fruit del Mar
perfection.
Fried Diablo.